Cherie Doyle. This is before the Mount Carmel raid. Cherie Doyle before the Mount Carmel raid, and this is that girl after the Mount Carmel raid. And this is crazy. This is from the FBI, the BATF, and we're supposed to go to the government when the police are bad to us. You know, it's like, what's going on right now? How can we trust these people who go in and blatantly murder people? And what they did too with Waco is they militarized it. They used words like the bunker, the following, the followers, the cult members, the compound. And it's just a mess that they could do that, and that the government can actually feed us and try to ram these lies down our throat and write it down as they were just a bunch of kooks. Folks, they were just some people who were Americans just like you and me, who just wanted to get away from all the hassle and do things their own way. Nobody was forced to stay there. And it's just crazy that people could do that. What about Oklahoma City, folks? That was exactly 2 years later. That was April 19th, 1995. There were 2 unexploded bombs found in the Oklahoma City Federal Building, folks. I even put an ad in the Arizona Daily Wildcat because I want people to know this. Did you know there were 2 unexploded bombs found in the Oklahoma City Federal Building after Timothy McVeigh's diversionary blast? Find out more about, and this is the old time. Now we're doing a show usually at 9 p.m. on Thursday nights, but we put these ads in. I put these ads in just to wake people up, because I don't believe the students here at the U of A, even though they just went through graduation and they're going on summer break, a lot of these younger people are not gullible. They're not going to bite into the lies that the adults are trying to feed them, folks. Again, folks, all I'm doing is telling you 100% truths here, and our government seems to, especially, sometimes they say, we don't have the time to get all the facts. Let's just rush in and take care of it. Come on, everybody, and follow us. And again, something I could say about Barack Obama, and with sadness, I have heard people speak about our president using the N-word. But this is Baby Talk. This is one of my most educational magazines that I read. And this is the May edition. And I just want to show you something that's in here. And this is really, really super great. This is something that our president did 16 days after he was president. This is fantastic. Check this out, if you would, please. President Obama, he signed the State Children's Health Insurance Program into law February 4th, just 2 weeks and 2 days after being sworn into office. This was twice vetoed by President George W. Bush, folks. You know what? For all you people who use the N-word with President Obama, I didn't see your white president of the last 8 years care about our children. I didn't see your white president care about anybody but just rich people. And we've got a president here who did this 16 days in office. You know what? I think that's great. I think that's really great. And I really believe that people, if you're prejudicial for some reason, I really believe you might have, if I were in your position, I might be too. I'm not, though. But please try to reevaluate your thoughts, because Americans, we're all going to have to put our differences aside and become one people in order to combat the New World Order. We're going to get to that in a few more minutes, folks. And folks, if you are channel surfing, I'm Jim Lockier. This is the May 20th, 2009 edition of Freedom Watch. We come out twice a month, and we got 15 minutes left of the show. Please watch, and I'm always truthful, and I try to never be boring. Sometimes that doesn't work, but I am a credible witness, and I just want everybody to know that we all have a great responsibility to care about our children. That's what makes our legacy, is when we're no longer here, we shouldn't be doing good things for our neighbors to look at us and go, wow, that was nice. Or we shouldn't be doing good things to make God look at us and think, wow, that was nice. We should be doing good things. We should be doing random acts of kindness just to make somebody else's life more tolerable. That's it. If we get happiness as a byproduct, that's great. If we don't, that's fine too. And it's always good just to help people, because you know what? Not everybody's down in the dumps sometimes, but some people just get a flat tire in life, and they need someone to stop and help them, get them going again, and then they'll be fine. And if you could do that, and you believe in, God, and you believe in a lot of other things, you'll be welcomed in kingdoms that you probably want to go into. I hear a lot of Christians speaking about things, and one thing that burns me is when they're hypocritical, because they try to justify doing or not doing things on this earth. Everything right now on the earth, the 85 years we're here, for Christians, it's not supposed to matter. It's because the afterlife is eternal. Yet, So many Christians don't realize that you can sin for not doing something. If you pass somebody who's got a flat tire and it's late at night, no one else is going to pass them, they're out at Reddington Pass, and you went by them and it's getting cold and rainy, you've sinned just by not doing anything. And a lot of Christians right now, and I'm not being down on them, I'm not criticizing them, but I believe if they're really looking forward to the afterlife, that they need to reevaluate what they're doing right now, because however hard it is to help somebody, it should be really tiny. It should be almost insignificant to go into heaven. So I'm just trying to help people practice what they preach. Okay, enough on that though, folks. But oh boy. Oh, I'm sending out some postcards. Thank you for reminding me. I got to send these out, and all of them have the 911 Ode to Tyranny about the New World Order and stuff like this, synthetic terror. And I'm sending these to President Obama, a few other people, CNN, Alex Jones, and a few other ones. I got a few more. The Supreme Court, and I'm letting them know, basically. Most of them all say, we'll go in right here. Police brutality in our United States is at epidemic proportions, and it appears no one is doing anything to punish these government-sponsored domestic terrorists. At Access Tucson, I host a TV series which focuses on the plague and actually was beaten nearly to death on my way home from the studio by Tucson police officers Foley, 43878, and Ortiz, 47469. Because of my crippled condition, I beg you to lead me in the right direction so justice and compensation can be served. Thank you, Jim Lockier. And again, I'm sending this to the Supreme Court. I'm sending, because these are the police officers. I'm not going to get into it in depth on this show. We simply don't have the time, and I don't want to bore you. You have a lot of stuff to do, but we need to do some things to set major examples. I want to make the Tucson Police Department a reputable department. The only way we could do this is to make examples of the major criminals in them. We also need to make a multi-pronged effort right now to calm a lot of stuff in society. We need to get rid of the element of despair. Why do people do stupid things? Why do they do crack, coke, steal, hurt people, murder people? Because they've got a void in their lives that need to be filled. And I'm not supposed to be a softie. If somebody can't get with the program, there's places we can send them. But right now it seems like the biggest answer is to build more prisons, put more people in jail. What goes? Why can't we work in the preventative medicine arena where we can, attack problems and deal with problems before they become major problems? I don't know what it is. There's a lot of weakness in the government right now, all the way from city, state, county, local, federal, global. People don't seem to care. We need some strong-willed individuals who are not afraid to make some major decisions and take accountability for those decisions. We just seem to have a bunch of spineless people in office. We've got people in the media that seem like they're puppets, that they are told to do or what to do or to say things on TV or to avoid saying them. This is disgusting, and I don't understand it. Again, folks, I'm a very credible witness. I'm